Hey guys, how's it going? So what I'm working on now. Well, I got this Buick Regal here. This thing's been parked for a year. And it got towed in, and supposedly it had a check engine light, and there was something else wrong, but they can't remember. But that's why they stopped driving it. So they towed it in to have us diagnose it. So, okay. Yeah, this thing's obviously been sitting. There's junk everywhere. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hook up a booster pack to this thing, because I got to hook my scanner up to it too. And let's do that. Let me get that hooked up first. So the booster's in place. The indicator on there read nothing. It didn't even light up. Usually it'll show like one bolt or something. Absolutely nothing. So the parking lights are on now. You see, this thing's just a mess. Gotta watch out for like hornets and stuff like that when stuff has been sitting that long. You know, there's pretty much no hope of finding codes in this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got bees. All right, let me get my scanner hooked up. Actually, let me get some brake clean so I can spray him off there. I don't feel like getting stung today. All right, so my little buddy there, he tried the brake clean challenge and he didn't like it. So he's gone. Let's see if this thing even starts. There's no hope of having codes in this thing, at least I would think. You never know. Oh. Did you hear that noise? That was timing chain rattle. Something severe. Okay, it still has the light on. All right, let me hook the scanner up and see what we got. Hang on one second. Got misfires, I'll tell you that. All right, so this thing's only got 107,500 miles on it. It's running like poop. The only code is a 5-volt reference code, so I'm not too concerned about that because the motor's making noise. I don't know if you can hear it. You hear it? That's not a rattle like a loose shield or anything. That's internal in the motor, like a timing chain. So let me shut this thing down. Let me restart it. Let me see what happens. Actually, what I'm going to do is let me clear the codes real quick. Just curious. Oh, yeah. Did you hear that? Like how it goes, Raka. Let me try shutting it down. Just take a listen. Yeah, it's knocking. The motor's knocking. So, this thing's going to need a motor. There's not a whole heck of a lot we're going to do with this, unless they want to put a motor in it. Yeah, you hear it? Yeah, that's all. You hear it? And then it develops a misfire. So it could be chains. I honestly think I hear some rod noise in there. I know I get some people that would say, why don't you just put chains in it and see if that fixes it? No! I'm not going to do that kind of a repair to something like this. Then to find out that the rod bearings are shot, I mean, it's not worth it. Because like I said in the other video too, if you were the customer and I said, okay, we're going to put timing chains in this and it's going to cost you, I don't know, two grand. Let's just, that number. It's going to cost you $2,000. And you're like, ooh, okay, well, let me fix it then. And then all of a sudden I go, okay, well, we did the timing change, but it turns out it's got a, did you hear it? I'm not touching the throttle. It's doing that on its own. And then I come back and say, hey, the engine's knocking, we're gonna have to replace the motor. Oh, by the way, you still owe me $2,000 for the work I just did. You ain't gonna be too happy. Trust me, people appreciate it when I tell them, hey, don't sink that kind of money into this. It's not worth it. So, all right, yeah, so. Now all of a sudden it's smoothed out, but I've seen stuff like that happen with oil pressure in that. It does some really weird stuff. Cars always seem to run best just before they blow up. All right, well, there's really nothing I can do with this. We're not going to sink any money or time or anything into it. Now I'm revving it up. Yeah. All right, let me do this. Let's actually, I'm going to shut it down, and we're just going to pull the stick out and look at the oil that's in there. It shows that it's not due for an oil change for like another 1,000 miles. All right, it's got 107. So, yeah, 107.5. Let me roll this window back up. All right, let's go check the oil real quick, and then we're going to just end this. All right, so let's just pull the stick. I'm just more concerned about what it looks like. It's not terrible. Right. But yeah, that's going to be it. This thing's done for. No point in going any further. Well, that's another one blowing up. We got a lot of cars with blown motors in this place, let me tell you. So, all right, well, hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.